Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. Let's pick up where we left off. I think one thing we have to go after right now is just getting water over here. Making sure our farms have plenty of water along with our kind of dirt-based brick production. So let's run that pipe that we started putting down off of the desalination area. Why does this look so strange? Because I didn't finish the pipes here, it looks like. Let's take care of that. That's embarrassing. Actually, not a big deal. That's fine. And you can, I suppose, go there. Same little quirk from before. Let's fix that. Make these look nice. I like it. And we have to do the same thing over here. You two. We'll let those build. They'll get built fairly quickly. Okay, we want to take this pipe and this. And yeah, they're trucking in water. Let's turn off the imports. Yeah. Imports and exports, like let's turn them both off on here on the cement or concrete mixers. Yeah, they were trucking that water over. I didn't realize it. Not a big deal, but that's part of the reason why I didn't notice the problem. Okay, we're going to have to wiggle this pipe around. There's room underneath. In fact, we might just jump under here. Yeah, it's a little spaghetti, but maybe we can clean this up way down the road. It's just we're kind of tight on land space. So I think what we're going to do, let's go big size pipe, and we'll sneak down here underneath this belt. Can we go up one more? Looks like it. Let's sneak under this belt. Kind of want to follow the same footprint of the belt if I can. Looks like I might need to... Will you not? Okay. I think that's good. Okay, we have the ramp there. R. Yeah, we're going to have to wiggle around. That's not great, but we're just going to have to live with it. The other thing I could do is ramp down a little bit earlier. And that would probably let us through. This is fine. This is fine. We'll take it. Trying to get the slope to be roughly the same as the other one. Yeah, I can't get it perfect, but that'll do. You need to come on through, and we're going to go way, way out that way. Where do we want to wiggle this guy in? Could nestle under this way. How can we get over there? Cut over there, maybe? Oh, man, it's a long run. It is a long run. Feel like we should cut through here somewhere. All right, let's get... Do it. You up. Yeah, I apologize for the spaghetti. I'm not crazy about the spaghetti aspect of this. I do think this water line is going to be important to us. Now where to cut through? We could hug this belt and then kind of sneak under. Little cramped. I need to get under this belt of electronics. I don't want to dance too much in between these. Let's just take a look. Yeah, that belt of electronics is going to be the hurdle for us. I don't want to go past this direction because I want to hook in underneath here. So we'll have to do a little wiggle, but that's all right. We'll make it work. Pretty much always do. And I think it's better to just take this line. We'll come straight through this way. Boom. And then now we're going to have to get a little bit lower. Sorry for the camera work. Boom. Now. You need to sneak under this belt. Almost there. Almost there. Trying to get a good camera angle here so I can see what I'm doing. Boom. And now you can just snap in. Boom. I'll take it. So that, I believe, is water supply coming in, and coming in from there. This is the pumped water, right? Yeah. Yep. So that whole intersection is water supply coming in, and then all of it goes into this storage array here. We can increase the size of these. And I think what I'm going to do with that, even though we're still a little thirsty, I guess once that pipe gets built, I'm going to turn off these wells until this array fills up. And then we can turn these back on and fill up this little storage array, because this is really only going to catch water that's coming in from the wells, kind of as an emergency supply. I feel like these groundwater pumps, and that'll preserve our emergency water down here. Let's turn one of these off now. Then hopefully those pipes will get built pretty quick. Looks like we're plowing through the research. We're running at double speed. That's kind of part of the reason why we're moving through this quick. Dismiss. Food Market 2. Yeah, I just don't know what the benefit is of Food Market 2. How are we doing on Construction Part 2? So we're not great. That's steel, I imagine. Yeah, we got to get steel production going. Let's upgrade this just for the heck of it. I imagine it'll get us a little more production or something. A little more storage, I should say. Plenty of coal for the boiler. Refinery's looking great. It's filling up more and more diesel tanks. We should upgrade our little emergency tanks over here too. I don't think we're going to run into problems. But better to be safe than sorry. All of that buys us a ton of time if trouble strikes. And helps us to avoid death spirals. How's the wood situation going? Let's take a look. We could definitely get more. Let's take a look at the map. How are we doing at the sawmill? Not well. We have the workers. Let's amp up the production level here. Do we have the unity? Not really. Not really. Excuse me. That wasn't too... did this amp up or not? 0.40. Let's see. Yeah, that's not too bad. 0.2 unity to double the workforce there. We can upgrade with construction part 2s. We need to recover on construction part 2s. We're a little low. We've been doing a lot of construction. That could be why. Bricks are starting to stack up here. That looks great. That's our concrete production. We decided to use both recipes and just let this thing run. We are loaded on construction part 1s. Is that right? Where are they? 743. Construction part 2s are so low. Is there anything I'm missing here? These are running. They're supplying construction part 1s over here. Anything you guys are missing? Just slow production. We only get 3 a minute. So what is that? 12 per minute? It's not horrible. Speeding up the belts actually would improve a teeny tiny bit. And we could upgrade these to electric if we wanted to. That would increase our output quite a bit. Kind of like saving the electricity though. I think in the long term that's going to help us last a lot longer. How's our rubber is down? Let's get that back up and running. See if we can't fill up our supply on rubber. We still have plenty on the belt here. All right. What's next? Probably that steel production, right? This is all looking good. That water pipe is built. That'll fill in this water array, and we shouldn't have to worry about things. How about vehicle parts? Are those recovering? Pretty good. We'll let that run a little bit longer. In fact, we could upgrade these storages too. Let's do it. We have tons of electronics. Then once we turn off the vehicle part factories, we can leave them off for a good long time. What else? We don't really have lab equipment being stored. We have one well running. All right. Yeah, what's next? Steel production, right? And kind of our bridging projects. Is this guy still mining? He is. Waiting on trucks. I'm not crazy about that. Can our tree harvester get where it needs to go? We unpause that ever? Where are you? Over here, right? Let's get a truck assigned to this. Yeah, I can't get there. Can't get there yet. So this ramp is not complete. And frankly, it's driving me a little crazy. Okay, I hope these guys aren't just like mining and remining. This ramp, look, this looks all messed up, right? Something's wrong with our designations here. Let's clean this mess up. Look at this. Something's wrong. Trying to ramp. I'm going to yank all of the designations here. We're going to restart. See what we can do here. So for mining designations, we want this to ramp down. Right? Like that. Down to level 1. And up through to level 8. Just do that. And then this down here should be flat at level 1. Right? This. We don't have a lot of extra storage for limestone. Little concern that's going to slow down our ability to get this ramp done and terraforming and all that kind of stuff. We'll keep an eye on it. Sand truck is waiting on, or the sand excavator is waiting on stuff. These guys are dumping, which I think is fine. Let's get more trucks on this guy. Where are you? Is it this one? It is. Let's add a couple trucks there. We have 8 more trucks we can buy or add to the fleet. Let's look at the tech tree for a minute and see, are we going to get the ability to have more trucks soon? We have a bunch of stuff queued up. We have a bunch of warnings we'll get to here in a second. Large vehicles, that could help. Faster conveyor belts, recycling. Looking for more trucks here in the list. Power generation 2, thermal desalination, fertilizer, salt, naphtha, storage large. Trucks overloading edict. Trucks can get overloaded by 15%, but they require 20% more maintenance. Not crazy about that. But I would like more trucks. Maybe our best avenue is just, if I don't see it, I'm probably browsing over it or skimmed past it. There's vehicle management 4. Gets us 20 more vehicles. It's way far up the tree. Research lab, glass making, salt production. Oh man, there's a lot to do. Yeah, I guess large vehicles. Let's large vehicles to scale your mining and logistics operations. Their production requires glass, which can be acquired via quick trade from otherworld settlements until you research how to produce it yourself. And they're going to start needing vehicle part 2s in an assembly electric. So that's a new thing we're going to need to make. So we'll have to set up a production line on that. Looks like steel is the next thing we need. Conveyor belt 2s. Do these take something special? Yeah, construction part 3s. Do we have that unlocked already? Construction part 3s. I'm looking. It's in the queue, so it's coming up soon. Let's take a look at steel. I think everything's going okay. Got a bunch of dirt now I don't know how to get rid of. I guess, oh man, can we dump it? I want to dump it here. Let's do... want to cover this ugly material with dirt, and I want to keep extending out. Same thing over here. Thinking about how we can do that and take advantage of the dirt we have and create more farmland kind of thing. All right, let's do it. Let's get another mine control tower down. This is just going to be for dumping designations. I don't know that we're going to assign any vehicles to this. Let's see if this works the way I seem to remember this working. Tuck this guy out of the way. Okay, let's clear all the existing designations. They are all completed, I believe. And what I want to do is I want to ramp down. This time I only want dirt to be allowed in this designation. So don't dump rock, slag, waste, only dirt. And I want to continue this ramp down. I want to cover up all this ugliness. So let's do a fill that's flat. And kick out from level 3. This. Fine. And then ramp down from here with dirt. Are they going to give me this guy? Okay, down to 2. That's our ramp. And then flat level 2 dirt. All through here. Cover this up, make it look nice. And I believe the grass will grow on top of this stuff. Once that's all filled up, we'll create another fill designation, and it'll be like everything else but dirt. And we'll save dirt for this top layer. These guys, these trucks are all pretty happy to be getting rid of the dirt. We have plenty for the brickworks. We can always add more storage if we want, or upgrade this storage too. Let's do it. We have room. Make sure I get my arrows right. Looks like we could actually run belts underneath here if we wanted to. It's a little snuggly though. Yeah, we can go for it. Let's do it. We're gonna get upgraded belts here soon. So rotate this guy. Boom, boom. Doing this mostly so our trucks don't back up. The ones that have the dirt. And these truck import. Yeah, they're going to complain. Okay. These interior ones we don't want import or export. And this one we do. Guy gets dirt. Okay, and then this one, I think we need to do that. Oh, I don't need to. And now we need to do these belts. That guy's going into there, so these guys need to go into here. That one we don't need to keep full on. This can go off as well. I thought I just turned these off. It must not have taken. We'll do them one at a time, just make sure. Do not want trucks trying to get there. They're just going to get stuck. These aren't as important, but we'll take them down just in case we scale up later. All right, that's good. Okay, this is just about filled in with dirt. It's kind of interesting. Here they come. Now they're taking it off the storage. What we're going to want to do here is put a fill designation that's down at level 1. So we're going to need to ramp down to 1. And then we're going to need a whole bunch of level 1 fill designations that are flat. Don't want to tap into that ramp, really. All right. In fact, all this can be level 1s. Escape out of that. Now let's change this guy to no longer do dirt, but do slag, waste, rock. We'll see if we can get that area filled in, and then we'll keep doing dirt. Like I said, I think this will cover up with grass and look a lot nicer over time, I believe. We'll find out. How's everything looking? Corn farming is done. How we doing on supplies of food? Pretty darn good, looks like. Potatoes, storing those up. How about the ship? Steel production. We'll get the steel production next. Let's look at the map. Is there anywhere we can send the ship out? Battle. Okay, off we go. Yeah, let's look at steel production. Boy, I still wish I had more land to build on. What are these guys holding? Coal? Man, we have tons of coal. Oh, man. Is there anything I can amp up in terms of storage for coal? We could do it here. These haven't been upgraded. This is for the rubber. Boy, this isn't super important at all, but we'll do it. Those are already upgraded. Those are 2. We need coal. Where else? Coal over by the copper plant. Let's see how that's looking. We could amp these guys up as well. Boom and boom. Okay, let's look at steel. What that's going to take if we have it. Metallurgy, okay. Homemaker done. Crusher done. Rotary kiln done. We've done all those. Blast furnace. Are you going to help me at all for anything? That's just copper and iron. Looks like we're fighting a battle. Pooled caster. Okay, this takes molten steel. Where do I get molten steel? Oxygen furnace? Molten iron plus oxygen gets me molten steel. Oxygen comes from where? I think we saw that somewhere. Air separator. Nitrogen we can throw out. All right, where do we want to do steel production? We have some room up here. And we have some room way out here. That's kind of far from the iron. Looks like we're going to be stuck doing it over here. Looks like almost the only viable place, right? Is right along here. And then we'll have to figure out a plan for construction part 3s. This is going to be in my way once we get to that effort. Okay, these guys are doing fill over here. Let's take a look at the fill area. Yeah, that's all good. It all looks good. I want to extend this land quite a bit. Okay, let's see what the ship did. Victory is good. What did we discover? A second oil rig. Okay, that's all good. Don't need it right now. Diesel supplies are looking awesome. We're at almost 2,000 wood. That's great. Diesel's at 5,000. That's awesome. We'll keep this guy going. And hopefully he can fill up the crude reserves. And then, like I said, again, if we ever need a bunch of workers in a hurry, we can shut down this whole operation too. And we have tons of diesel backed up. Yeah, wood's looking great. I'm tempted to shut it down. Let's get these upgraded. This is why I don't have any construction part 2s. I keep doing these upgrades everywhere. That's all right. That's what they're for. They're for construction. Everything's humming along. Steel. Rubber. Steel would be through here. We need the whole chain of events again. Basically molten iron. It's a 2-to-1 reduction, right? 2 molten iron to get molten steel. Molten iron's not a big deal. Need more coal. That's another thing we should be belting over here in this area is coal. Just thinking this through a bit. Not a ton of room. Let's see where our deposits are. Oh, man. I hate to build on top of the deposit. We could do way over here, steel production. In this area, that mine control tower could go. That would allow me to get at this iron later on. But man, I don't need it anytime soon. Probably. Look at this map, man. There's so much for us to mine. Oh man, we have a lot to do. Or a lot we can do. We're progressing pretty well, actually. Just waiting for this tree harvester to make its move. Seems like it would be able to get up here, but not yet, apparently. We have these marked? Yeah, they're marked. Seems like it's almost ready, this ramp. Let's, I know I'm getting distracted, but let's see if we can wiggle this over a little bit more. This says it's level 8. Guy just has nowhere to dump his limestone. I only have 2 storages for it. I'm not keen on adding a whole bunch more either. I don't think we really need to. Could wiggle this belt over a little bit and add 2 more here for the sand. We are already storing up a ton of concrete blocks over here. I could turn off the other brick production. Save workers and burn through this supply a little bit. Then I need a place to dump dirt. I've been trying to conserve the dirt. Might not need to do that. Okay, our wood storage has been upgraded. Pretty soon we'll shut that off. Yeah, steel. Where are we going to do it? Keep stalling here. Feels like maybe here wouldn't be bad. Just so we don't step on the parts where we're going to mine later. Doesn't have to be a lifelong decision either. Let's get on it. Let's get on it. We need to smelt. I want to think through a little bit of how much we want of each thing, though. This is going to kick out 12 molten steel, and then we got to use this cooled caster, which means more water. 12 to 12, that's fine. Incidentally, let's look at the water and see how it's doing. We starting to refill? It doesn't look like it. Why not? Why is this not all backing up filled? Is something missing? Let me check my pipe sizes here. Okay, this guy's kicking out 36 water. This guy's kicking out 36 water. These pipes can take 200, right? No, 60. What? Why did I think 200? 60. Let's upgrade these water pipes. Is that actually holding us up? 36 for every 60. 60. Yeah, let's upgrade the water pipes. I don't think that's our main problem, but we can upgrade them. Jumping off 24. I didn't need to upgrade the brine one. I accidentally clicked on it. It's not a big deal. This guy's kicking out. Okay, 120. This might be our bottleneck right here. It is. I believe. Is that not upgraded? Yeah, that's our problem. These I'm going to quick deliver. Unity is way down, so we're going to need to look at that real quick too. Quick deliver. This should rapidly increase our freshwater production. I would hope. These pipes can take 200. So that full output should now be handled. Don't think the brine's going to be an issue. We can upgrade that pipe just for the heck of it. Make sure we don't have any pipe-related bottlenecks here. That's a pipe too. Fine. All right. Let's look at the edicts, see if we can't raise some unity here. Let's go plenty of food to get us back to +1. We have 23 workers. We have plenty of room. We talked about upgrading some of the housing settlements too. Can we do that now? Let's get one of those queued up. Our ship is back. Okay, let's get back to steel. Keep putting this off. Let's go with 2 of these. I have to get a coal belt over here somewhere. All right, let's tuck these in over here if we can. Quick look at the overlay. Maybe down a little bit. Slag. Where can we dump the slag? It's kind of cramped here. Let's dump slag over this way. Boom. And molten metal will send down this way somehow. Shaped conveyor for our slag. Let's get this out of here. Up. Not okay with that one. You to you into you. Okay, that's our slag taken care of. Slag. And let's keep it empty if we can. Molten metal, so it's a 2-to-1 again, right? Or do we... No, the molten we need to run through. The Molten iron, we need to run through the oxygen furnace, right? 24 into 12. It takes 24, kicks out 12. These guys kick out 24 each. So it's a 1-to-1 on these guys, I believe. We have more exhaust. I'm just going to spam the smokestacks, I guess, to get rid of this. I think you can do this, right? What am I missing? Nothing. That's good. That's good. Molten channel. That's you to you. We're going to need more workers. What can recruit? We have the food. Oh, it might be too close. It might be too close, right? Or these ports are going to conflict. Let's tear those up. Sorry. Gotta take them both out. I want to push them both out a bit. This guy's complaining about getting somewhere he doesn't need to. What's the problem? Are you trapped? You got stuck. You should be fine. There you go. Okay, that goes, that goes. Let's get our oxygen furnaces. I want to push them over out to the sides a bit, right? There's nothing. I need room for a smokestack. Oh man, I don't like building this compact. Don't like it. Think maybe that'll work. And I should mirror image these two. That might have solved my problem. Bear with me. Oxygen down the middle. Or do we want exhaust? Let's do oxygen in the middle. I'll show you what I'm thinking. I should pause. Get this thing built. You there. This one, same kind of thing, except we're going to flip. And is that relatively lined up? Similar, I think so. Boom. Now, can I get oxygen in here? I might not be able to with these pipes so close together. Let's see if they let me. That was where... Where were you? Air separator. This is going to get me 36 oxygen, and you guys want what? 18 each? So one should do the trick. Oh man, you're big. Okay. Bigger than I was hoping. Collision with pipes. Oh man. Okay. Let's see what happens. Don't know that I can get this to all connect the way I want. Looks like I can, so that's all good. This nitrogen, we're going to spit out 36 nitrogen. Can I put that up a smokestack? Nitrogen I can. I'm getting 36. And these guys are going to kick out 24. That's exactly 60. But I can't boost, so we'll give it its own smokestack. Let's do it. For the nitrogen. I'm probably boxing myself in here too with this nitrogen that we might be making use of later. By boxing myself in, I mean we're just so cramped the way we're building. Okay. Why not? Not sure why this isn't building. I'm not getting a warning. Is it just bad placement? Okay, try it again. Okay, that time I'm too close. That looks like it'll take. This is nitrogen. Okay, those are set to take everything by default. We need another smokestack over here. Okay. One over here. And then I can hit play. Let's let the game move here. Smokestack. You. And we got to wiggle our molten ore out of here too. So we may have to hop, which is a little funky for a molten channel to kind of hop, but that's all right. We shall do it. Let's get these hooked up. Those are reconnected. There are recipes here to select? No, it's got one by default, and it knows what it needs to do. So we're going to get 24 molten steel out of here. And do I just need to cast that? What's next? Cooled caster. Yeah, they're going to make it a little extra challenging. 12. Right, we're getting 12 out of each of these, right? 12, 12. Okay. So we need 2 cooled casters. We have water right here. Not the best supply of water. Be better to take it from these storage tanks. Which are still not filling up, man. What's going on with the water? Is it being dumped into the sea? How can we possibly be going through so much water? I feel like I'm missing something. Is something backed up? These guys are both smoking, the desalinators. Maybe it's just not that much production. 60 comes in, we get 36, so we're getting what, 72? 72 water every minute, but we're using way more than that. We may need to double this up and do another setup and just run through these same storage tanks. Bummer. Yeah, desalinated water is kind of expensive. I was hoping to avoid it, but it looks like the water is just not abundant. We're getting plenty of rain, and I have a lot of collectors, but it's just not keeping up at all. We're doing fine on food. Unity is slowly climbing back up. We just got construction 3 done. I feel like this new steel production is going to be underwhelming too. Like it's not going to keep up. I need storage for my coal and my iron here. That'll be easy. We can put an array pretty much anywhere and just belt in. The other thing we can get thinking about is belting coal from where we're mining it. And getting a coal belt in here, but man, it's tight. We need more terraforming. Yeah, this guy is stalled out. So much to do. So much to do. These guys are starting to dump trash and things here. This is starting to get filled again. Fuel, everything's looking pretty good. But let's finish this. We need to run this through a caster. Let's see if we can get the molten channel to hop. Imagine it does. It's just I'm not crazy about doing it that way, but you hop up. Maybe not. Okay. Let's try it again. Molten channel. You go up. Not. Doesn't look like it wants to. The selected position was not found. May need to stay on the ground. Not a big deal. We can solve that. We just need to run this pipe up higher and then maybe double back. Let's kill this pipe. Not crazy about the look of that, but I may just take it. See if that lets us get our molten channel out of here. Why will you not? R? Can you make it through? You can't make it underneath that. All right. All right, there's all our molten steel. And now we have to put that in a cooled caster, and we're probably going to tap into this water supply here. And we're going to have to amp up that water supply so that thing is always flowing. Cooled casters. We need 2 of these, and we need to get water. So water again from there, maybe. Now comes the steel. Molten channel. You need to come through here. That truck's going to get stuck down there probably. And then we'll just tap into this water. Not crazy about doing it. Just because we seem to be so short on water. It's driving me a little nutty. That's really not what I want. Let's try and fix that. I thought it was higher up. You stay high. That's fine. I'll take it. Now we have steel. Not a lot of steel, but we have some. Let's get these guys cooking. A lot of workers for all this. Slag we have routed. What am I missing? Coal, right? Coal and iron. Wouldn't mind reworking this array, right? So we could have one array of storage feed all of this mess. But it might be better just to have a bunch of iron storages here and a belt taking iron wherever it's needed. And a bunch of coal storages somewhere around here and a belt taking coal wherever it's needed. That would probably be the more optimal approach. Let's think about that next episode. See if we can't find a way to belt our coal and our iron more effectively. But we're doing it. We are making progress for sure. We're doing pretty well on a lot of resources. In fact, we may need to take this little toolbar back because it's getting kind of big. Coal's looking great. Wood's looking fantastic. Iron plates are looking fine. Rubber's good. Everything's looking really good. Except construction part 2s. Just because I keep putting down level 2 pipes and I'm upgrading a bunch of stuff. But yeah, let's see what we can do. We'll make use of the steel next episode, and we'll try to come up with a solution for belting coal and belting our iron supplies and getting a little smarter about that. As we play on, we're going to have to keep evolving, right? Because this is really crowded. I'm not crazy. This is like semi-temporary setups. We also need to, I think, add another desalination setup. We need water flowing through this thing constantly, this pipeline. Constantly. Bricks will back up. Probably. We'll save water that way. But maybe not. I don't know. Looks like we're chewing through them. But yeah, we'll leave it here for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Captain of Industry. Awesome game. I love this game. And I will see you all in the next one.